Welcome to my second movie review. Alright, on the top list on episode 2 here, we are going to review the movie The Final Countdown, starring Martin Sheen and Kirk Douglas. Okay, so basically, it's about an aircraft carrier that goes back to World War II, travels through time, and arrives at Pearl Harbor 2 days before December 7th, 1941. So basically they're trying to figure out, is this real, is it aliens, is it a nightmare, or is it the Soviet Union back in the Cold War days playing a trick on them, or is someone playing a hoax just to see how they would react. Anyways, it's a really excellent movie. The soundtrack is amazing on it. It uses Navy jets of F-14 Tomcats, and you'll recognize those Tomcats if you've seen the movie Top Gun, another badass movie. And they go against two vintage World War II Japanese Zero. It's pretty hot. I mean, that scene is just badass. So I would definitely check out this movie. So here's the little close-up of it. I don't know if you can see the carrier disappearing or not. Okay, and back in the movie, there's not much shown there, just mainly a description. This is a 2-disc set, which was okay. I mean, probably not really all that necessary to have a 2-disc set. But the really cool part about the 2-disc is there's an interview by Lloyd Kaufman, who was also part of making this movie, which I was kind of shocked about because I did not know it was actually a Lloyd Kaufman type movie. I always grew up with him thinking he's pretty much, the horror type movie. So it was a pretty good interview with this one. So definitely check out The Final Countdown, starring Kirk Douglas and Martin Sheen. Great movie. I mean, perfect paradox in time, because best way to sum it up is, what would you do if you traveled back in time and 2 days before Kennedy was going to be assassinated? Would you do something about it, or would you just let history continue on its way? Alright, and my second titles for today, which actually is a double feature, starring Anna Nicole Smith. Yes, believe it or not, maybe some of you do not know that Anna Nicole would try to make real movies besides Naked Gun 33 1/3, which I recommend. She's really good in that one. But this is 2 serious movies that she did try to make. I don't believe they actually made it to theaters or TV. I think they went straight to DVD. The first one is called Skyscraper, and she's basically a helicopter pilot taking mysterious clients to a building, and before you know it, she's basically got to save the day in a die-hard fashion, but not really die-hard. And the other one is called To the Limit, where basically she has CAA, the mob, her friends. She doesn't know who she can trust, so she basically has to save the day again in her fashion. Here's the back to Skyscraper. Right there. And also To the Limit. There's kind of a cool little posing scene there with guns for her, which isn't too bad. But all in all, I finally got around to watching it a few days ago. It's really, really bad, but cheesy in a good way. So if you look for something that's kind of fun and just seeing how well she tried to be a, badass girl, badass chick, guns, saving the day, I gotta give her kudos. She did her best, but all in all, it's definitely not like Die Hard or Tomb Raider or any of those action flicks, but it's definitely worth picking up. I got it on Amazon for like about $6, so you might find it cheaper, or maybe check eBay or something like that. But I would recommend this one. I mean, it was good action. You'll definitely be laughing at parts, but definitely check this one out, especially the fight scenes. They're just beyond imaginative. Seeing her trying to do her kung fu bit. Anyways, the last but not least in my review today, dun 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 dun, Flash. Sorry, I try to keep it interesting in my reviews. Anyways, Flash Gordon, released back in the early 80s, starring Sam Jones. Really good actor. He did great in it. Basically, it's about a guy who's a quarterback for the New York Jets, and he's with a reporter that gets stuck with this mad scientist type guy who believes the world's under attack. And then they get stuck in a spaceship, go through a time portal, and land in another world, another galaxy to try to save the Earth from the actor Max von Sydow, who plays the merciless Ming, which right there. He does a good job, man. He's really pretty hardcore in this movie. And also stars Timothy Dalton before he was James Bond. You can see that there. And also Melanie Anderson, another good actress. She's been in a lot of movies in the 80s, pops in here and there. And last but not least, Ornella Muti, or Mutti. I don't think I can really get her last name right. I know it's Ornella, at least. She is really good and smoking hot. I really love her in this movie. And I'm beginning to pick up more movies by her because I'm beginning to realize she's been in a lot of other movies. One kind of corny one, Oscar, with Sylvester Stallone, but we'll talk about that one another time. Anyways, here's the insert box. And the front cover again into the back. Definitely a movie worth picking up. Just buy it straight out. I would highly recommend it. The soundtrack is done by Queen, so you really can't beat that. I mean, the whole thing, not just the theme music, they did the whole soundtrack. And you know what they say, sometimes soundtrack really makes a movie. Well, Queen did a great job with this one. I would say just about as good as AC/DC doing the soundtrack for Maximum Overdrive, which will be another review I'll be also doing soon. Anyways, I would definitely recommend getting Flash Gordon. It's good, cheesy fun, and you'll also learn about the ball worms. Oh yes, the ball worms. Yeah, not much more I can say about those. So anyways, I would suggest for your viewing pleasures for Netflix, or just go out and find them somewhere and buy them. The Final Countdown, Kirk Douglas, Martin Sheen. Skyscraper and To the Limit with Anna Nicole Smith. And of course, Flash Gordon, Sam Jones, Melanie Anderson, Timothy Dalton, and Ornella. Woo, she's hot. Okay, so that's my reviews for episode 2, and hopefully you're enjoying these, and I'm only going to hopefully get better in time. If not, well, this could be my last one. You never know. Anyways, I recommend these 3 titles. Enjoy.